Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we are back playing Genshin and we are continuing with our Swords Only challenge. This is a challenge account where I can only use sword characters. It has been a minute since our last video in this challenge. Life got a little bit in the way, but we're back for season 2. Yes, please indulge me, and this is season 2. Yay! Last time we left off with a level 40 Animo Traveler, a level 40 Kaya, and a level 20 Lynette and Kirara. And we beat Dvalin! Woo! Our little team of sword users did it. We had a run-in with the Harbinger Signora, and our time in Mondstadt came to an end. Venti suggested to us to head over to Liyue next, so let's get to Liyue. We are starting our journey to Liyue with the Jacine quest, which was only added in recently to help new players get to Liyue. That being said, I don't even remember how I got to Liyue my first time playing.
Now we can start the Rite of Dissension quest in Liyue. Perfect landing. A+ landing.
And doing this quest on my main account was quite funny after having already been to Inazuma and Sumeru and Fontaine too, I think. On our way to Liyue, I sacrificed quite a lot of health for a blowing up the barrels challenge, and we got to start our collection of Geoculi. And I spent way too much time trying to get this one Geoculi, only to walk away from it. However, shortly after, we did resonate with Geo, we got some new Geo powers, and I was able to go back and collect that one Geoculi. We leveled up Kirara and Lynette's weapons, we got some investigation progress, we unlocked level 25, which meant C1 Lynette and her ascension materials. And with Lynette at level 40, it felt like nothing could stop us. We were on top of the world. AR 25 also means world level ascension, so naturally that was our next stop. We did manage to make our way through it and raise our world level. I did swap back to Animo Traveler after this. Honestly, I don't really vibe with the Geo Traveler, and at the end of the day, I'm always going to choose my comfort characters, what feels best to play, so we went back to Animo Traveler. And with our world level raised, we could ascend characters from level 40 to level 50, and for Kaya, that means getting materials from the Cryo Regisvine, which is not a fun fight for a team of 2 Animo characters, Cryo character and Dendro character. I took my 2 hard-earned cryo cores and ascended Kaya to level 50, and we also enhanced the Traveler and Kaya's weapons. I then decided to go back to Mondstadt and complete those domains that are in the main story as part of the storyline, but you can go back to them after and they give you keys to Shrines of Depths. In my main account, I didn't realize that these were available for an embarrassingly long amount of time, so I wasn't going to make that mistake again. However, I did make the mistake of going to Temple of the Falcon first, which requires some sort of projectile to knock down these Animo slimes, so we did have to abandon that, and after that I completely forgot to go to the other 2 temples. So I spent some time in Liyue exploring and raising our statue of the 7 to level 3, and finally made my way to the Wangshu Inn to complete the Jessine mission. After that, we continued to explore, get blown up, and find some pretty good treasure chests. We got the statue to level 4, so we got a little bit more stamina, and at the statue I realized that I actually had 3 Shrines of Depths keys for Mondstadt, so we made the trip back and unlocked all 3. I picked up my rewards for completing the world level quest with Catherine, and we got the Traveler to level 50, so things are starting to look up for this team. The next part of this video is very, very important. This is where we get to choose our free standard 5-star character. Now, I went back and forth for a long time between Jean and Keqing. It's kind of that immediate payoff for an Electro DPS, which would obviously provide a little bit of kick to the offense of this team, just to introduce some new reactions, or the long-term investment of a good healer and just all-around solid character to have on the team with Jean. I eventually decided to go for Jean. I felt like in the long run that might be better. We could always get an Electro Traveler and hopefully some other sword characters too eventually, but for now we have Jean. I spent some time building Jean so that we could add her to the team, and also decided to go back to those 2 domains that I had forgotten to complete earlier, and with these Shrines of Depths keys we were able to get enough level up materials to get Jean to level 50. So now with 3 team members at level 50, I decided it might be a good idea to jump back into the story, and with that, chapter 1 of the story had started. We watched Rex Lapis fall and decided running away would be a good idea to make us not look suspicious whatsoever. I don't know why Traveler ran away during this. This seems like the worst option, to be honest, especially when the Traveler is so bad at running away. Thankfully, Child was there to save the day and help us make our escape. He provided us with a sigil of permission so that we could go attempt to recruit some help, and there was also plenty of exploring to be done on the way to Joyen Karst. We finally arrived and met Mooncarver. Unfortunately, the Millelith tailed us the whole way there, so we did have to take them out before telling Mooncarver about our troubles, and Mooncarver was deeply upset by this. They tasked us with informing the rest of the Adepti what was going on to try and get help from the rest of them. I also reached AR 27 at this time, so it was time to add an Animocon to the Traveler. After some further exploring and oculi collecting and increasing our Statue of the Seven level to 5 in Liyue, we met with Mountain Shaper after saving 2 brothers from their wrath, and then I took a look at the team to see what we should be working on building next, and I realized that we could actually ascend Kirara from level 20 to 40. I just simply had to purchase Spectral Husks from the Stardust Exchange. So we did level her up to 40, we got her weapon to level 50, and unfortunately I think until we reach Inazuma that might be where she stays, so hopefully we can either get to Inazuma fast or we can recruit more members to our team. Here is our current team and their details. Thank you so much for watching today. I'm very excited to get back into this challenge and navigate through Liyue. Again, it has been a bit, but I am ready to get back into it and get this sword team all the way through to Vat. I hope you had fun today. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.